Hello, everybody. This is Swati live from Los Angeles. It's 7 a.m. on August 22nd, and this is going to be our uh, last day of week 4. Tomorrow we begin our new week. This week we have been focusing on or being mindful of the goodness that life can bring us, such as loving kindness, compassion, gratitude. And yesterday we did a meditation on bringing us peace and harmony whenever we needed to create a refuge of that sort. Now, I would like to read this comment that's been posted here. And this really, to me, is the beauty of what we are doing. So, thank you for posting this, Sandy, and I'm going to read it out. Um, Sandy says that yesterday we did the meditation on feeling, seeing a person in front of us and feeling was. I could feel compassion and gratitude. There was peace and tranquility in the air and some tears in my eyes. Beautiful. I'm so glad, Sandy, you experienced one of the goodness or the good feelings that life has to offer to us. And yesterday I forgot to mention a quote by Jack Confield in the morning session. I did it in the evening session, and I like to quote Jack Confield. He says that you have an invitation in your hand. You have an invitation in your hand to remember the transforming quality of loving kindness, compassion. To remember the transforming quality of loving kindness, compassion. To remember that no matter where you are and what's going on with you, peace is always possible in your heart. And I really believe in what he's saying. Peace is always possible in our heart. Sometimes, however, we need to cultivate it. We need to cultivate the feeling of peace in spite of whatever is going on around us. And these meditations that we did this week would help you to do that whenever it is necessary. When things are going well, yes, you do express gratitude, but you also cultivate that attitude. Loving kindness, compassion, to feel connected with human beings, other human beings, or animals, or whatever it is, the rest of the world around you, to feel the connection and to feel the social bonding, to feel the loving kindness brings, brings us peace. Because although some people are shy and introverts, some people are more extrovert and out there, no matter who we human beings need to feel connected with the rest of the world. If we don't, on our own level, if we don't connect it, then we wither inside. And for that purpose, connection purposes, to give it out there, to put it out there, helps us. In some sense, we are not expecting anything in return, but it will come to you one way or the other. Today, I would like to mention one other feeling that I find whenever when I heard about it from Sharon Salzberg, I felt like this really is something so simple, and it takes away a lot of burden from our lives. And I'm going to talk about it once I get rid of the bottom. But before I do that, I want you to remember the word sympathetic joy. Sympathetic joy is what I'm going to talk about today. But I would like to get rid of this and create more space. So remember sympathetic joy. Now, sympathetic joy, what is it? We all feel jealous and envious at some point or the other. When something good happens to someone else, yeah, we may express happiness, and sometimes we do feel happy for the person, but at other times, we may feel envious. Sometimes we may feel that person doesn't deserve it. Sometimes we may feel He's not a nice person. Why is he getting all these things? Or sometimes we may feel jealous that whatever he or she got, that means we are not going to get it, as if there is only a limited pie. And sometimes it's possible there is an award and someone is going to get the first ranking or the first chance at that award. That means it's not going to come to you. And these things happen. That's a common feeling. It's okay to feel that. It's okay to use that to motivate yourself to do better if you want, or sometimes to have a little bit of twinge of jealousy, but then to have compassion. But there are times when these feelings actually can be paralyzing. But I have an antidote for it, and that's sympathetic joy. Think about it. When something good happens to another person, what if you decide that you are going to allow yourself to feel true joy for the other person? It's great that it happened to them. Doesn't matter what their personality is, doesn't matter whether they are humble about it or not. Regardless, great that they got it. And to know that you will get it too, one way or the other, you will get your share of joy or things that you can be proud of, or whatever little you want to have or big you want to have. You will work for it. Just because someone else got that one thing doesn't mean that you're going to be just sitting there not getting anything. And if that's the feeling you have, that I'm not getting anything, I never get a reward, I never get what I deserve, or this is what I should be having. If those are the feelings you have, think about it, pay attention to it. Instead of feeling that way, wouldn't it better to think about how you can put in more effort, or how you can maybe reduce some effort and let go of it? So, sympathetic joy, in fact, is a feeling that saves us from a lot of unnecessary heartache or headache and allows us to focus on the right things, to either let go or to try in different ways, whichever one you choose. Now, I see a couple of other comments. Let me attend to those. Eugenia has something to say. Yesterday's meditation with the person who comes to visit the room, you imagine. What's the main point of the visit? Do we hope to take on their qualities? That's a good question, Eugenia. If you feel you want to take on their qualities, that's fine. But the purpose of the meditation is to feel the peace, the harmony, and the wisdom that can come to you from them. It may not, it may be one specific thing that I want to be like them in this way, or it may be a general feeling of peace, harmony, and wisdom. And when you allow that to happen to you, your system is going to relax, it's going to be open to peace, harmony, and wisdom. So it's receiving those qualities, or rather than those qualities, receiving those characteristics or that feeling. That's what you are hoping to happen. Oh, oh yeah. Thank you, Billy. Perhaps a new mic is because I didn't even wear my mic. I forgot to wear my mic. No wonder. I hope you guys heard me talking about sympathetic joy. Sympathetic joy, let me recapture it quickly because I assume you couldn't hear it properly. Now you can, right? Let me know. So, sympathetic joy is when someone else gets something good, or if they achieve something or something good happens to them, and if you are feeling jealous and envious, to think about sympathetic joy, to think about how you can truly feel happy for what they have. That's an antidote to jealousy and envy. This is not to say you cannot have jealousy and envy. Each negative feeling has its purpose, but too much of it can be paralyzing, or too much of it can be destructive. But instead of making it into a destructive feeling where you go and gossip or where you go and try to pull the other person down. Instead of doing that, if you felt sympathetic joy, you can turn your energy more towards what you want, working towards it, or letting go, depending upon whatever it is. Sympathetic joy is a feeling that's an antidote to feeling jealousy and envy and creating destructive effects of it. Yeah, I think you guys can hear it. More distortion, really? Okay. Uh, okay, Wendy, it's much better now. Um, okay, Billy, do you think this particular mic is not working, or rather, what others think? Because if it is only one person who is not able to hear me, then of course it may not be my mic. But if you all are having problems with this mic, then I would consider changing it. In any case, I think it is time for us to get to our meditation. And today, this is what I would like to do. Since it's the last day of our week 4, and now we are going to get into more self compassion and then feelings and thoughts awareness meditations, some neurology. These are the topics that we haven't covered yet. At this point, I would like to do a combination of breath awareness, body awareness meditation, and checking your associations and feelings at the same time, just to get ready for our week. Okay, people can hear me better now. Okay, the question came out of order. Yeah, that happens. And okay, so looks like the audio is fine now. Okay, so let's get ready for our meditation and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders and take a few deep breaths. Pay attention to your breath for some time. Breathing in and breathing out. And now we are going to do a body awareness meditation with a slight modification. So first pay attention to your face, your entire face, and notice what you feel on the skin. any part of your face has any itching, twitching, or any specific hypersensitive feeling, first just notice it. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to actually scratch or touch the face. All you're doing is just noticing the feelings in this on the skin, the sensations on the skin. And as you're doing it, notice if any feeling or thought comes to your mind. Just simply notice what the feeling of it is. If anything comes to your mind as you are watching the sensation. If it doesn't, if you're so involved in the body sensations that you're not thinking of anything or not feeling anything, that's okay. But if you do feel something or think about something, notice it and put it in words in your own mind. For example, you may think, that itching went away, or I really wish that I could scratch there, but I will stop myself. Or I wonder, sometimes your mind may just wander around, like something like, I wonder how many other people are meditating with me, or that's in fact a little bit related, but sometimes it may be something totally unrelated. If that happens, just notice my mind is wandering around or it's getting distracted. So feelings are, it could be something like angry, disturbed, agitated, or happy, excited, peaceful. These are feelings. And thoughts are something that you probably will not be able to put in one word. It will be more than that. It will be describing how you're thinking at that time. And now move to your heart, and you can place your right hand or whichever hand on your heart. And pay attention to the body sensations in that area, the slight rising and falling of the chest, the heartbeat if you feel any, if you feel any pressure or a comfortable, soothing feeling. Notice all the body sensations. And now, as you're noticing your heart, notice what feeling is coming to you. Peace, harmony, comfort, hope, joy, or uncertainty, distraction, doubts, anxieties. Whatever feeling is coming to you, just notice it and put it in words. Just one word or two word description of what feeling is coming to you. I'm not talking about thoughts. All I'm saying is pay attention to the feeling and put it in words. Pay attention to just the pure feeling. If you don't feel anything, then say neutral. And now move to your tummy, and you can put your hand on your tummy and again notice the body sensations in the tummy, including when your heart is touching the tummy, how the touch feels like. Is there warm feeling or cold feeling? And then when you go inside your tummy, do you feel any movement, butterflies, or just calm and quiet feeling? Do you feel the temperature changing, rising, or just normal? And as you're noticing your tummy, pay attention to the feelings that are coming to your mind and put it in words. And now we are going to stop meditating. So come back to your breath again, breathing in and breathing out. And paying attention to the breath. And now say the line 3 times to yourself. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. So we did a short meditation, but this is what I would like you to do. Practice on your own. Pay attention to different parts of your body, and what we did today, maybe those 3 parts are enough because those are crucial parts of our body: our face, heart, and then tummy. But spend more time on each part and pay attention to the feelings. Forget about thoughts. If they come to your mind, just notice it, but pay attention to what feelings you're feeling. As you pay attention to your face, the feelings, like they, or especially when you're at your heart, you may feel peace and harmony and hope and joy and optimism. Notice it. Or sometimes, depending upon when and where you are doing this meditation, there may be not very positive feelings, but that's okay. Just simply notice it. You don't need to react, don't need to do anything, you don't need to purposely try to change it. Just simply notice. A lot of times we don't know how to pay attention to our feelings. We don't know what words to put or how to describe them. And this is an excellent way to notice what's going on with me at this point in time, moment by moment. Just simply observing, just simply noticing, not reacting, not judging. And I'm going to be okay. Even if you feel, let's say, a lot of anxiety, it's going to be okay. This will pass too. If it becomes unbearable, of course, move from one part of the body to the other and see if that helps you. But unless you have a tendency to have panic attacks, I won't even worry about how much anxiety you feel. In fact, when I work with people with panic, we train them to sit through some of these things. So just work with feelings and be aware of what you're feeling at the moment and be okay with it. So with that, I need to say bye to you, I believe. And yeah, it's almost time. And Daisy is saying mic is fine. And I have received wonderful emails from some of you guys outside of the postings who liked the meditation yesterday. And one really beautiful email I received was about how they can sleep better, how they used to have nightmares, but if they are nightmares, they don't notice it. And sometimes they may be just bad dreams, but they're okay with it. They're able to sleep better. And that's really wonderful. I think one of the things is because we are doing it on a regular basis. You're doing these meditations on a regular basis, and that can make a huge difference too. So I'll see you all tomorrow and have a good time focusing or noticing your feelings. Bye for now.